All right. Guess we'll do it that way. Here's an Andrew Cuomo video. I haven't done an Andrew Cuomo playlist video in a long time. Remember? It's actually been quite a while. So for those who don't remember, I have a playlist that is in the description below, and it's called the Andrew Cuomo playlist. Or the Andrew Cuomo scandal? What happened? And just so everybody remembers, Andrew Cuomo partnered up with the nursing home corporations and the hospital corporations and they decided, okay, well, we're going to send all the COVID positive patients who are elderly back to the nursing homes, and then from the nursing homes we're going to send them back, or from the hospital we're going to send them back to the nursing home. Then he created a draft legislation that into the budget that basically said, hey, these people can't be held accountable for their actions. And then he created a liability shield. Then he covered it up. He covered up all the deaths. He said, oh, it was very little, but then 500 or whatever, and then it turned out to be 10 to 15,000 deaths. You can't really hide that. And then he gets a $5 million book deal. And so you obviously would wonder, okay, so what's the next step? The FBI started to investigate him. I forgot to report on that. Justice Department was investigating him, and they said, well, we lied about the numbers because, well, we wanted to, avoid the Trump. We wanted to not give the Trump administration any ammo. Now, look, do I agree? No, I think they should have listened to the Justice Department, but Trump would have done the same thing. I'm trying not to curse. Sorry about that. If he was the governor of New York, he would have definitely done the same shit. Okay. Oh, sorry. So now, you would wonder, okay, so what now? Well, turns out the Biden Justice Department decided we're gonna let you off the hook. They've dropped the case. I'm not going to read the article. He basically dropped the case against Andrew Cuomo, and it's because Andrew Cuomo raped women or sexually assaulted women. Apparently, I don't believe it, but I guess he did. I don't know. Joe Biden absolutely did. There's evidence. And, he tried to conceal it. And so then, so he drops that investigation. So basically, oh my God, we're friends. You're off the hook, Andrew Cuomo. You're a Democrat. I'm a fake Democrat / Republican. And so are you. It's okay. We're not going to prosecute you. Ain't that incredible? Now, they are still continuing the investigation in the FBI and the New York Attorney General's office. I think Manhattan, too. Letitia James is right on the money. She's on fire. She's just a big flame. Huge star in the progressive base. So, but now what they're looking into is, of course, the COVID nursing home deaths, the cover up, and mainly the $5.1 million book deal that he signed. And the book deal is to talk about his leadership style. Isn't that like a slap in the face, a punch to the face, like a smack, like a rubbing salt on the wound? Hey, I killed a bunch of your family, but aren't I so great? Aren't I amazing? I killed your family, but I'm gonna tell you how I led with leadership, and I'm amazing, and how I did so great, and I solved the pandemic. I resolved it, and even though I prioritized testing kits to my friends and family, including Chris Cuomo, who lives in the freaking rich Hamptons, and his wife Christina, and his kids, and my kids, and then I prioritized them over everybody else, which is why we didn't have much, and then I prioritized vaccines, and that, all of that, and he's writing a book deal. How narcissistic can you be? Now, back to Biden, I don't know what he was thinking other than, hey, how can I be more corrupt? But he's probably thinking, because guys, there are like 4 or 5 states that actually drafted this into their own pieces of legislation where they held all these corporations unreliable. So basically, not liable. So basically, if you went to work and you got COVID at their facility, you cannot sue them in certain states because the states backed them up. Now, another thing is that, okay, they did that. Well, in Washington, they tried doing the same thing. Ted Cruz and all the Republicans, they tried doing that in the Senate. They tried drafting it in there to make it legal for everybody nationally, all the national corporations. But luckily, because it was COVID, Trump was in office, it was Republicans. The media doesn't like Republicans, even though they're basically all Republicans, which is even funnier. I think they do it for theater, really. They did a good job and reported on it, and they stopped that. So now, here's the thing. I think they stopped it, or it might have gone through. I don't know. So Biden must have been thinking, okay, look, if I go after you, Cuomo, if I go after Cuomo, then I also have to go after all the other governors, which, okay, I don't see the problem with that. That's fine with me. But then I also have to go after all your asses. So, I'd rather not, because then I set precedent. So not only do I have to go there, I have to go after all the Congress and all your asses. All your asses. So I think he was thinking that, and he's like, no, I'd rather not put the dollars there. I'm cool with going after everybody in Congress. Progressive or not, I go for it. Go, Biden. Do it. So Andrew Cuomo's off the hook, according to Joe Biden. We'll just have to see what the FBI and Letitia James in New York come up with in the Attorney General's office. But there you go, Andrew Cuomo, off the hook. So if you like this video, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will post a lot more videos on Andrew Cuomo, I'm sure. A lot more politics videos, a lot more sports and technology. And remember, the playlist will be updated hopefully tomorrow. Well, yeah, tomorrow, Thursday. I'll try and update it today. I've done a billion of these, but I can't believe I didn't add it to the playlist. So, yeah. But there you go, Andrew Cuomo off the hook. And you can check out the playlist down below in the description. Peace.